You know, we have been waiting for many years.
Here I am today.
Why now? What were we waiting for?
There's no such thing as number one. There's no pinnacle. There's nothing to climb. You just float. Top is when you're flowing, when you're writing, when you don't stop. Top is when you touch people's heart, is when you have something out of body experience on stage. Shift your words and convert your words into a melody. Top is when you make some video out of those melodies for people, and the people call you and they say, you've changed our lives. That's top.
When you look at your career until now, what are you most proud of?
I found God. He helped me through. And that's where I thought that, oh, okay, this is how it works. And this is everybody's life cycle. So you have to fall in love with somebody in order for them to find God, right? That was my idea. Yeah, heartbreaks.
It brings you closer to
It
God.
brings you closer to God.
One day the lights will go off. When that day comes, what do you want your voice to have meant to people? Hello and welcome back to the Dream with Dr. Sheen podcast, the show where the science of success meets lived experience. I am Sheen, your host, and today's guest is Atif Aslam, one of the most loved voices South Asia has ever produced. From a boy in Lahore whose friends shared their lunch money so he could chase a dream, Atif became the voice of a generation, giving us Aadat, Tere Bin, Tu Janina, and so many others. His Coke Studio rendition of Tajdar-e-Haram became the first Pakistani video to cross 100 million views on YouTube. He holds the Tamgha Imtiaz, one of Pakistan's highest civilian honors, and a star on the Dubai Walk of Fame. And now, after 18 years, he returns with Subah Aye Na, his first full studio album since 2008. In this episode, we go beyond the voice. We unpack what it really takes to stay at the top for 2 decades, what the pinnacle does to a person once they reach it, the faith that kept him anchored through all of it, and why the world had to wait 18 years for this album. Some voices soundtrack our memories. This one soundtracked mine. I hope you feel this conversation as much as I did. Hi, Atif. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much for having me.
So I'm going to tell you a few little fun facts, okay? So, my first time I went to your live concert was in 2012 in Mauritius. And since then, this week was my 7th concert with you, and in 3 different countries. And I've actually met you in 4 different countries.
Amazing. I think the one which was in Lahore, I think you mentioned about it as well.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing in Lahore?
I remember you were like, why are you here?
Yeah.
But no, I've been a fan from day one. So today I'm very, very excited to have you here. And I'm going to ask you the question I've had since the first time I watched you perform on stage.
Please.
Which is, right before you go on stage, what goes on in your mind?
All right. Nowadays they're like different times and age, and when I started off it was different. Now it's completely different, because when I started off it was the adrenaline rush, and you were nervous and all of that. But now it's having a great time on stage. It is all about creating that experience around yourself, so that everyone can transcend to the next level of the energy.
Oh, so would you say in the early days it was a bit more about nerves than now, no nerves at all?
Yeah, because I was trying to explore myself as a musician. I was trying to explore what this is all about, what's going on, why it has been given to me.
Did you figure it out?
Well, still in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say why it was given to me, because every time when we talk about success, right, there is, in my opinion, there are 3 elements. There's an element of luck, there's a huge element of hard work, but there's also an element of talent. Right? And talent is, whether you believe it's given by God, is given by the universe, or it's innate, whatever it is, but there is talent. Yeah. So when did you discover that you might have that talent?
So I was 14, and my father was a government officer, and he was posted to another city, and the house was empty. So before that, we used to sing in like competitions and the family gatherings and Antashri, just like that. So just for the heck of it, the house was empty, and I thought of singing a higher note, and when I touched that higher note, I got scared. That is when I figured it out.
You got scared.
There's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And now, obviously, you just announced this week and last week as well that after 18 years, an album is coming out. Why? We have been waiting for many years, the fans. Why now? What were we waiting for?
Well, I apologize
Yes.
to all of my fans, certainly. But as a matter of fact, I was trying to figure out myself what I was doing. I was in the process of learning. I was in the process of doing a lot of playback and making money at the same time. And I think self exploration. In the meantime, I was making scratches and making subjects, because I don't make a song just for the heck of it. It has to have a subject. The subject has to inspire me, and then I deliver the subject.
And sometimes it takes 18 years.
Absolutely.
So tell us, what has happened in the past 18 years? Was it, as you said, it was self-exploration?
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of madness, chaos.
Do you thrive in chaos?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Rebel, for sure. And a lot of gratitude, for that matter. Yes, I started off from Pakistan and, became a huge success. And even I didn't know that I'm going to do another album. I was like, okay, this one hit is fine, but what's next? And then we gave another hit, and then it was the pressure of the album. We did the album, then it was like, what's next? So then we got a call from Mahesh Bhatt, and he said that we want one of your songs from the album for our film. And I was like, okay. So we went to Bombay, and then Bollywood happened. And, Bollywood, like I happened to meet the most amazing music composers, directors, musicians, actors, and whatnot. And had a wonderful time with them, learned a lot from them as well. And here I am today.
See, you the way you say this is like, this. These are like the biggest things that can happen to a musician. And it happened beautifully for you, lined up. And we all talk about how easy it is now to look back and reflect, right? But when you were going through the journey, how was it? Was it easy?
Absolutely not. It was not easy at all. But it's just the way you look at it. I mean, I wouldn't change anything about it, because that was a learning course for me, and this is how it was supposed to be. And because I was looking for anything and everything in terms of self-exploration and in terms of learning. So, for example, a music director would come up to me and say that, you have to sing this note a particular way. And I wouldn't take it like as a critic, right? I would just consider that he's adding value to my singing. And yes, I've met wonderful people and horrible people as well.
Yeah.
So that's a part of the deal. And the difference is that now I'm able to tell who is the worst person and who is the right person.
Yeah.
So that's
okay. Teach me. How are you able to tell?
You have to learn it yourself. I cannot. No
Learn
one can
the
teach
wrong way.
anybody. No one can teach anybody.
Okay, but see, when, for example, take us back. I remember when Adat came out. Yeah. And that was the first time we heard you properly in Bollywood, right?
Yeah.
And
no, it was Zahar Wolam Hai.
Volam Hai was the
Wolam
first
was-
Bollywood.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Volam Hai. But Adat is very special to, I think, all your fans as well.
Yeah.
It's just something that we kept very close
Right.
to our hearts. But today, for example, when you were in Abu Dhabi on stage singing it, is it today's Atif that sings it, or do you go back to that young Atif that sang it for the first time?
Okay, so when you have such a long career, there are places and times when you get bored of your own self.
Okay.
And you got to be creative with your own self, with your own. You got to be comfortable in your own skin, and to master that, it took me a lot of time. Today, when I sing Adat, it's entirely different from the perspective when I wanted to make it big. Today, it is all about enjoying and having my moment. At that point in time, it was like, yes, become famous, perform it everywhere, do this, do that. Oh, someone is calling you, let's just go. You know, but today it's entirely different. It's the energy is different. The way we play it is different, and the way audience responds to it is entirely different as well.
I really like that you said that, because this is exactly what we love to talk about, right? Even whether you're talking to me or anyone watching today, is when you are at the early stage of that journey of hustling, right? So today, if you could go back to speak to Atif, who was new with Added, what advice would you give him?
I wouldn't advise him anything.
No, you think he did
not
well?
At all. I think it was supposed to be like that, and I'm just thankful to God. The place that I'm in, I'm very comfortable because I had this faith in Him that He will take care of everything, and that is very important. And He has kept me away from a lot of things, a lot of troubles. He has saved me from a lot of troubles as well. And it comes with a lot of gratitude and from a very, very humble place. Because I had no clue. My friends had no clue at all if I'll be able to even make it big.
It's a whole new world, right?
Absolutely. So they were like, he doesn't even study. What will he do in his exams and all of that? So, which is why I keep on thanking all of my friends who actually helped me getting an A star in my final project. So it's
it was a group effort.
Thanks to them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if they're watching, thank you guys.
Nice. But again, see, I want to understand a little bit more about what was going on in your head at the time, because it's a whole new world. Let's say you get your first call to Bollywood.
Yeah.
Obviously, excitement, a lot of it.
Yes.
A lot of fear as well, I'm sure.
Yes.
So then how did you navigate that? Who did you surround yourself with? How do you make decisions in these situations?
All right. So when the first song happened, it happened. I collected my pocket money and I saved it and I recorded it with 15,000 Pakistani rupees. And there was no social media.
Right.
There was no Instagram. None of that. We used to have dial-up networks like MIRC, and I'm talking about those days.
Yeah.
And some websites. So we put it on the website and it blew up. So everybody started calling and said, who's this guy? Who's this guy? What's happening? Have you heard this song? Have you heard this song? People are asking me, have you heard this song? Have you heard this song? Without knowing that this is the same guy.
Going viral at that time was hard, by the way.
Yes, it was very hard. And then, imagine we made a video where, the director believed in the fact that I'll only show you for about 10 seconds. And we're not even visible properly. There are no close-ups. And that create more mystery around around these guys.
Yeah.
So that happened, and I mean, when it blew up and people started calling, we were like, "Wow, this is amazing! How this feels really good. People are appreciating us for our work, and we can make a living out of it." But I was of the opinion that, no, hold on to this. You're not sure about this.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to work hard enough so that you can reach somewhere. So I chose silence as my partner.
Okay.
Yes. And in that silence, I was like, less interviews, less people around me, just the focus.
Focus.
So focus was just, you get up, you have a routine. Whenever you find time, whether you're studying or you're not, no extracurriculars, just have the guitar with you and make songs out of it. So that was my routine. There's nothing else. And at a place in my house where my parents wouldn't know that I'm playing.
Really?
Yeah. And it was never that loud.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was not I was shy as well.
You didn't want them to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. So my family didn't know that that was my song. Our
They didn't
neighbors,
know?
not at all. Our neighbors actually told them, your son sings very well. I was like,
They're wrong guy.
yeah, no, not me. But yeah, my father said no, he doesn't sing. He's studying at the moment, and I think he must be mistaken. But they found out there was Adat, and then they were not very happy about it. But then,
of course,
they supported it later on.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when you say shy, was it because you were not confident in your singing?
No, I gave up on my first passion, which was cricket. So I wanted to become a cricketer. So I was not very sure that whether my second,
second dream.
Yes, my second dream would be appreciated or not. So which is why I kept it like very close to myself, and very like silenced completely, and having my own zone and making songs, writing songs, and then recording. Yes.
Well, cricket and music are two of the most passionate careers that people have, I believe.
Yes.
And it's the fact that you went from cricket to music. I think the passion just shifted.
Yes.
But it's crazy that it's your second dream that became your lifelong dream.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my God. Any regrets? Would you go back to cricket?
I still play cricket, so no regrets. Yeah, whenever I find time, I don't care where am I playing, who am I playing with. It's just that I have to play the game.
Yeah.
It's not about winning or losing. It's just about learning new techniques. And I'm a fan of that.
Now, I'm going to go back to, we were just discussing off camera how you were at the O2 recently, and you said that, it was still packed. For us, it's not a surprise because for the past 2 decades, you are still the number one on all of our saved songs, yeah?
Okay.
But see, all of us, we prepare for the hustle, we're working, we work to get to the summit of success, but no one really knows what to do once you're there. How do you maintain it? And you've done it successfully for such a long time. What do you think is the secret recipe for staying relevant?
Well, I think the only thing that I believe in is that there's no such thing as number one. There's no pinnacle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're always climbing then.
Well, I would rather say there's nothing to climb. You just flow.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as long as you're not stagnant and you're flowing, you're fine. And sometimes you have to flow with people, with life, with God, mostly with God.
Mostly.
Yeah. And because when if you have a mark that there's something called the top, there will always be something that which is more than that.
There's always the next one.
Right. So I don't think I've been there. I don't think I wanted to be at that place as well. And I don't believe anybody has. I mean, talk about MJ, talk about Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and all these amazing artists. They're great. The numbers are great. If numbers is top, that's a different story. So, but in my opinion, that's not top. Top is when you're flowing, when you're writing, when you don't stop. Top is when you touch people's heart. Top is when you have something out of body experience on stage. Top is when you shift your words and convert your words into a melody. Top is when you make some video out of those melodies for people, and the people call you and they say, you've changed our lives. That's top. So I think if that is top, then I think a lot of artists are there. They're flowing with that energy.
Oh wow, that's so beautiful. You should be a motivational speaker, Atif.
I should have my own podcast.
Yes, please. No, listen, we have enough competition. But you mentioned the out of body experience on stage and stuff.
Yeah.
tell us about this, because obviously a lot of us don't experience this of being on stage in front
Yeah.
of like millions of people. What is
Right.
that like?
Oh wow. It is the best form of art. It's the best form of what you say, to thank your own self, because so many people are taking your name, they're singing along, they remember the lyrics that you don't remember, right? And then they're crying, they're laughing, they're smiling, they're dancing. And not just for them, for my own self, I live looking at them, right? That's an entirely different thing, because I believe a stage artist can enjoy to a very next level, as of to someone, no offense to any actors or any other art form, but as compared to an actor, because an actor has to go to a cinema to experience the fact that the audience is there, how are they going to respond, or they have to see the collection of the box
Right.
office,
Right.
or someone would come to them and tell them, hey, you know
Yeah,
what,
they'll be
you're
assessed.
this,
Yeah.
But someone who's on stage is the live and instant feedback that you're good or not. So that's a different experience. And it also depends what your playlist is,
Right.
what you're performing, how you're representing it, and what are you delivering. Sometimes we have played for 5 people and we have played for 50,000 as well. So it's entirely different, because sometimes those 5 people are amazing, and sometimes those 50,000 would never make us move.
Right. It's the vibe of the
Yes,
room, right?
absolutely.
It's always the vibe,
Yeah.
because even I've been to different ones of your concert and the energy is never the
Right.
same. It depends on who's
Right.
around.
Yes.
Oh my. So, but it must be quite difficult for you as well too, because you need to bounce off the same energy you're receiving or be better.
Well, you have to have that button that says adjust. That's it.
Okay. And now that obviously, as you said, it's a flow. Now, wherever you are in the flow at the moment, I'm not going to say the summit. And the way that fame is, success is, performing is it exactly what you pictured when you were just a young boy in Lahore, or is it different? Never the same?
But I knew.
What does that mean?
So that means I never pictured the fact that I would be able to make it this big and be loved by so many people. But in my conscious, in my head, something was telling me that stay quiet, just believe in me, and I'll make it happen.
Wow.
All this time.
And is it easy to believe that voice every day?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's the beautiful voice. Why would I would never shut it. But yes, it was not in my control. At certain times, it was not in my control, because fame was taking over.
Yes.
Negativities were taking over as well. And that's with everybody. Yeah. And but as long as you keep coming back to that voice, you keep connecting to Allah, you're fine, you're sorted.
And talking about fame, it's often described as an addiction.
Right.
Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And it is very powerful as well. I remember meeting a few politicians in a gathering, and they said that, we envy you because the amount of fame that you have, we can't have it. I was like, well, why not? What does that even mean? I was unable to understand. They go like, we have a lot of money. I'm sure you don't have a lot of money, and but we cannot buy this. I was like, that's beautifully put. That's very interesting. Yeah, but I would say I asked him that, would you trade that? They're like, any day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was very interesting, like thought process. So yeah, it becomes addiction. But no matter what, no matter how many times you say no to it, you will fall into the trap.
Of course.
Yeah. And you will have to go through the journey in order for you to flow again.
And for you to find your grounding, right?
Yes.
So you need to know what it is first.
There's no other way. There's no other way. Because if you're not going to see the bad side of it, you won't be able to find the good side.
Correct. And now I'm glad you brought in money as well. Yeah. What do you think is the first thing that money changes in people?
Well, it's different with different people.
What was it for you?
They become cocky. They become arrogant. They become superficial. With me, I didn't get to know when I started liking material.
Okay.
I forgot that I was this person who was more into organic stuff, earthy, less flashy. And yeah, he was not at all about this. Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Right? But also at some point you need to, right? You have to be. It is part of the game.
It is part. So when you figure out, by the time you figure out that it's part of the game, it's too late. So
you're not in it.
So yeah. So basically you become one of them. And then you try to extract yourself out of it. That's the struggle. That's where you actually struggle the most. And I think I'm trying. I've been able to pull that off. Yeah.
Good job. Trying. I mean, I'll take that off your hand if you want.
Sure, of course, you can.
But see, now another thing, obviously money changes you. But one thing success also does is it changes how people treat you, right?
Yeah.
So this is the question I always ask is how do you trust who you allow in your inner circle in life now? How do you test if someone wants to be your friend genuinely, someone has your best interests at heart or not? Right.
So I used to be very careful about this whole thing, but not anymore. Because eventually I think, what's the worst that's going to happen?
A lot can happen, Atif.
Right? But it is happening anyways.
True.
Yeah. You cannot control people. I cannot tell people to shut up. I cannot tell them, hey, you have an opinion about me. Fine, that's all right. If they have an opinion. Okay. Why should I waste time commenting and writing that, hey, you know what, you should remove that comment? No, that's all right. Each to their own. That's okay. Because we forget in somewhere that it's not our job to correct people. It's not our job to judge them. Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to shift gear a little bit. I'll tell you a little secret. Since I started driving in 2021, every car ride I starts with Mustafa Jan Rehmat.
Oh, beautiful.
Which is sang by you, that
beautiful,
one.
Beautiful.
And that's always the first thing that plays in the car.
Beautiful.
And I love that because you recorded it with no instruments, right?
Right.
And walk me through that recording of that day. What went on in your head?
Okay, so it's very special because when we recorded at a very dear friend, Hassan Pervez Mehdi, son of late Pervez Mehdi Saab. And we came up with the idea that they asked me if I'll be a part of it. And I said, happily. And why it was beautiful, because while I was growing up, we used to listen to this prayer, in the mosque.
Correct. We always hear it.
Right. Yeah. Right. So it took me back. It literally made me live my childhood. And I was like, wow. I mean, I've been graced with this, that I'll be able to even say these words. What did I do to deserve this beautiful piece? So same with Tajdar Aram.
Oh. I saw you took your shoes off before you performed that one.
I mean, yeah, well, it's such a big name. It's such a big thing that you're saying and talking about. So that was the idea. And I relived my childhood saying that prayer, and, and those lyrics are amazing. And we all were a part of it. And thankfully, it has been celebrated now till date.
I mean, Tajdar Haram is what, 500
Alhamdulillah.
million
Yeah,
views on
alhamdulillah.
YouTube?
Alhamdulillah.
Oh my goodness. But this is crazy. But at your concert this week, literally everyone was dancing.
Right,
Next minute, we're all crying
right,
because you started with
right,
Tajdar Haram. And it is the way it pulls the strings of the heart every
right.
time. But you've done a lot of these, right? You even have like Kun Fayakun, you have, they are very powerful lyrics that
Yeah.
you say in these moments, and they are the prayers that we grew up with. But for you, do you perform this for the audience, or is this your act of worship?
Well, it is my way of thanking Allah. It is my way of, praying. It is my way of telling him that there's nobody else except you. There's no one else who knows what I've gone through, and there's no one else who deserves to know. It's my way of communicating with him. So whenever I'm on stage and saying these beautiful words, it is a connection. So literally the rest of the audience, the entire show is for them, but this particular piece is for my own self, where I feel connected, and I'm not there.
You're not there.
I'm
You
not
don't
there.
know what's
I
happening
don't know.
anymore now.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh my God. And every time it happens?
Every time it happens, because before I started, I start praying and saying stuff, and it takes me to that place. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. That's so
Yeah.
lucky.
No.
But tell me, what would you describe your relationship with Allah like today?
Slave, sinner, and someone who's a beggar and asking for forgiveness all the time, and him being the merciful, beautiful, al-musawwir, all those names. It's so much love that I receive from him, and I expect from him that he will never leave me alone. Yeah, so this is the conversation that I have with him, and I feel it's very, very pure, because only he knows what I go through, and that's the way it should be. No one else deserves to know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And right now, do you think Allah loves you?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good answer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
I mean, I think we have enough proof that Allah loves you. But I'll ask you, maybe this is a personal question, but have you?
I tell you how.
Please.
I tell you how. It's not. The criteria is not that I'm successful. That I'm singing on stage and I'm performing these things. I think the criteria for me is that I keep going back to him. If I have lied, if I'm doing something wrong, I am allowed to go back to him. That's what makes me think that he still loves me.
And you feel the guilt,
Yes.
right? That's when you know.
Of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have, your heart will tell you instantly, if you're going to do something wrong, lie or anything, the heart will tell you. So I often try to figure out these people where they're talking about, oh man, it's all right, it's okay, we don't get to hear anything. But of course, the moment you're about to do something wrong, the heart will knock at your door and it would say that, hey, this is not right. Now it's up to you if you want the heart to sleep or to wake up. I think that is the only thing which is in our control, saying yes or no to the heart at that point of time. Other than that, we have nothing in control.
Yeah, we always have the choice, right? Everything we do, there's a choice. But that's so interesting. But you see, in your life, right? sometimes fame must be really loud. And does the faith
Yeah.
quiet down as well? Do you have these moments?
Yes, of course.
What pulls you back?
What pulls me back?
Mm.
Oh, okay. So it's like so many things. For example, there's another criteria when you figure out that God loves you.
Mm.
If He has sent some of His humans to you and they ask for a little help,
Mm.
that's another proof.
True.
So if you help them out,
Mm.
you'll figure out that you feel very light. Whether you want to tell people, whether you don't want to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good if you don't tell people. Even if you did, that's all right. We get too much into details of this.
Mm.
We shouldn't get into the details. You should just help. So that is when you figure out that, okay. So talking about the fame, it comes with a lot of responsibilities as well.
Absolutely.
And I've not been a responsible person, in my opinion. Yes, because I'm a human too.
Mm.
The difference is just that I'm famous.
Yeah. So everyone can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure there are other people as well, but people don't get to know stuff about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So when you're famous, it comes with a lot of responsibility.
Mm.
The way you act, what you do, you being watched,
Yeah.
and everything. But of course, you're a human too. You get bored of stuff, like in terms of your routine and you're making money and you're performing the same shows and all of that kind of stuff. Now it depends on you what you want to do with that fame. Do you want to use it as someone who's a star already and you still want to be, you just want to stick to that, or you want to do something different with that? So you go to these places where you can do charity.
Yeah.
You can help people. You can make their lives easy, simpler, happier, have conversations with them, because it is very important for you to go back to zero.
Yeah.
Because you've seen a journey of 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
And when you connect with them, it takes you back to a certain place where you will figure out why you started off. You didn't start off just because you wanted money. You didn't start off because of these superficial and materialistic things. You didn't start off because you wanted this place or hold it to a certain level. There is some responsibility. There is something more to that. You got to give it back to people. You cannot just be a lame, ordinary guy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's what.
Yeah. And I believe that people who have more are tested more by God to see what you do with the more that you have.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So that's always good. But again, like you sing romance.
Yeah.
And then you make us cry because you recite a night.
Right.
Right. So how do these two men live inside this one voice? How does that balance out?
Okay. So when you're in a relationship, my only way of connecting to God was when I was in a relationship back in the days, and I couldn't get that person to be in my life, thankfully. But yeah. So I found God. And He helped me through. And that's where I thought that, oh, okay, this is how it works. And this is everybody's life cycle, right? So you have to fall in love with somebody in order for them to find God.
Okay.
Right? So that was my criteria. That was my idea. Could be stupid too.
Yeah.
But yeah, heartbreaks.
It brings you closer to God.
It brings you closer to God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the days.
Back in the day.
Not anymore. But yeah, I think that's the reason why.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Atif, you're such an overall positive guy. Do you ever get angry?
Yeah.
Do you get sad?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course. Why? When?
No, just tell me, because right now it feels like you have such a positive mindset about handling everything.
Right.
But I guess there are weaker days as well, right?
Of course. Everyone has. Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, someone said, and I was watching something where it said that yeah, anger is a very expensive emotion,
It really is.
right? So I wouldn't waste time to become like angry at people, but it happens when someone lies to me. Yeah, I don't appreciate that. Or if I'm distracted.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, as I said, I'm trying to master that too. Because there's a saying in Urdu. It says, खुद परस्ती और नफ्स परस्ती ही दरअसल बुत परस्ती है.
Okay. That was advanced Urdu for me.
You said you were good at Urdu.
I'm SMSK.
And if you're able to negate khud parasti and nafs parasti, then you'll be able to figure out khuda parasti.
Okay.
So nafs parasti is basically narcissism and egoism.
Your needs,
Khud
right?
parasti, yes, of course.
Wants.
So when you're able to negate that, only then you'll be able to find God.
When you quiet down all these voices. Gosh, that's hard, no?
Yeah, of course. You'll get there.
Hey.
Of course, you're already there, I'm sure.
Okay.
But sorry, your question was that the anger, right?
Anger.
Yeah. I mean, I do get angry at these things, but I think when you become angry at someone, you're just giving them extra time.
True. Yeah. True. And you're making yourself angry,
So
and
there's
your
no point
energy
in it.
goes. Yeah, absolutely. But see, when you look at your career until now, and even how you grew professionally, what are you most proud of?
Most proud of? I think the person I've become. Yeah. Getting there. Not very proud of him, but I'm getting there.
We can be a little bit proud of him.
Yeah, sure.
No?
We'll try. Yes. Yeah, cut some slack. Yeah,
exactly. We appreciate the journey so far. But listen, tell us about the new album.
Okay.
Why now? What changed inside you? You said you had to feel the vibe. So what is so special about Subah Aye Na?
Well, I'd written the chunks of this album over the years. Yes, I was connected to myself over the years as well. But somehow I felt that, in the process of performing and doing Bollywood and all of that, I kind of forgot myself. So it was the high time where I felt that it's good to explore yourself. So I wrote these songs. Subah Aye Na was written 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah. But as I said, the chunks of the album. So it happened that I came up with a verse. So I didn't know what to do with the verse. Where will it go? So now it has the outro as well.
Ooh.
And again, this song is just about, a lot of this generation and our generation as well goes through the mental health. And this song reflects and talks about the faith. If you have that faith, you'll come out of it. It's just a process you'll have to go through. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Oh, so that's our message from this album. Yeah. Oh, wow. But it's called Subah Aye Na, right?
The album title is Subah Aye Na.
Yeah.
And there's a particular song, it's called Subah Aye Na. I'm talking about that song.
You're talking about the one song in the album.
Yeah.
But which track out of this album are you the most scared to release, and why?
Scared? Interesting. I'm not scared of my music.
Excited of everything?
I'm very excited, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I think I would like to make this as a yearly exercise. Yeah. So people might hear my album every year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So after 18 years, you're now going to spoil
Yeah,
us
yeah,
every year.
absolutely,
Oh my
absolutely.
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I read this correctly, when you announced at the O2, you also mentioned the story of your friends who
Yeah,
gave you their lunch and drove you to college. Are those friends still in your life today? Do they still get to hear first?
some of them, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay. And now my last question on this segment is, a 20-year-old who will be hearing this album now is someone who was not even born when Adat came out,
Right.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
What do you want them to feel? Because some of them might be experiencing your music for the first time. It's a whole new generation.
Right.
What do you want them to feel and associate with?
Well, I believe that we as millennials, I think somehow or the other, we think that there's a generation gap.
Mm,
Um, but I don't think music has that. I don't believe in that. And it's all about listening to them and understanding them.
mm,
It's not about imposing our opinions on them and telling them, hey, you should do certain things certain ways.
mm,
Let them do whatever they want to do.
mm-hmm.
Yes, they will explore it and they will be able to figure it out just the way we figured out. Because we used to call our parents that you guys are not cool.
You don't get it.
You don't get it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they will do that too.
Mm.
And that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's positive. However, in terms of the song, in terms of the music, yes, I've kept a few songs as well. They're very Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
They're very upbeat as well. So there's one track called "Let's Have Some Fun."
Oh, okay.
It's for them. Yes.
Oh, it's for them.
Yeah.
And when we were at your concert, Sarah was FaceTiming your kids and they were watching you on stage.
Right.
Do you bring them to the concerts
Of course,
as well?
absolutely.
Yeah?
I think Abdullah was introduced to the stage when he was 6 or 7 years, and he recited Tajdar-e Haram on stage with me. Yeah.
Oh my
He
God.
did that too. Ayan was there on stage as well. So just wanted them to have a hang of it, and yeah, I think they are inclined towards music, and they love it.
Amazing. And how are you navigating fatherhood? What's one thing that is your pillar when it comes to fatherhood?
I think you have to play the good cop, bad cop strategy.
Who are you?
I'm the bad cop.
You're the bad cop.
I have to be. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, do you find it easy to be the
No,
bad cop?
it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah, but it's
right?
good for their.
They need
Yeah,
it.
they need it,
Yeah.
yes.
And I guess they spend more time with Sarah, so she can't be the backup. She has
That's
to be
right.
nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm just strict about certain things.
Yeah.
Like studies, namaz, and sports.
Nice.
These three things.
Oh, that's
And
very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to do, that's all right. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I don't want to hear excuses about these three things.
Very nice. Okay, so I have a rapid fire for you now. Quick questions.
Sure.
Okay. One song of yours that you never get tired of performing.
Adat. For sure.
Adat?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
You better sing it for us now. The stage that made your hands shake.
Stage that made me.
None.
None.
Never.
Never. All
Okay,
by the
give me
grace
a
of
little bit
God.
of that confidence.
No, I think the only time when we were nervous, I think it was the first 3-4 years, maybe, or
The first
5, 6
times,
gigs.
right?
Yeah,
the first. Cricket match or concert if you could only attend one for the rest of your life.
Cricket match.
Okay. The first thing you do after walking off stage.
Thank God.
Alhamdulillah. One word your wife would use to describe you at home.
Oh, she loves me. I love her back. There can't be one word. It can't be
There
one
can't
word.
be one word.
No. Yeah,
I'll ask her.
Please do.
If you could only sing one more song in your life, which one is it?
I haven't made it yet.
Ooh, I love that. Very good answer. And I guess one final question. One day the lights will go off and you will have sung your last song. And when that day comes, what do you want your voice to have meant to people?
Nothing. I don't want to be remembered as someone who's like ruled the industry or something like that, or stayed on the top, or they have performed at the Oscar venues and stuff like that. I think if my music is changing people and the way they think, that's good enough. I don't want to be remembered afterwards. No one remembers anybody, man.
True. We forget so quickly.
So why do we live in that world? We shouldn't be living in that world and denial that, okay, fine, I'll be remembered as a good person and I'll be remembered. No. I personally believe that it is strictly between a person and God. How he has lived his life. And people should not be even concerned about the fact that what he has done. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because we'll have to go and suffer it anyway.
Right. Of course, everybody has to go. So watch yourself first. What you doing? How's your relationship with God? उसके बारे में बात करो. Yeah. मतलब लोगों को criticize करना तो बहुत आसान है. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. Sure, he didn't. But what did you do, bro?
People are so easy to point fingers.
Like, for example, you want to get like these Instagram likes or something like that. You would say that, you know what, he did this and he did that. I didn't do this. So very conveniently, you removed yourself out of the equation and you said, okay, this guy was doing this and he was wrong at that. So just, check your facts and check yourself first and then talk about others.
Yeah, and people always judge you for sinning differently to them. Because none of us are perfect.
Yes.
All of us are sinning.
Of course. Of course. It's just because, as I said, that just because some people are public, they are like celebrities, they will, it'll blow up.
Yeah. Absolutely. But any parting message for anyone watching, maybe a young budding artist who's trying to make it in the world?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't try to become anyone else. Just follow yourself, follow your heart. If someone tries to tell you that this is the criteria and this is the formula to live life or to make it big this way, certain way, there's no certain way, there's no formula to it. And I've shared just my experiences. I don't want to impose or preach or say something to you guys to follow. Just enjoy yourself.
Well, Atif, thank you so much. This has been incredible. Thank you for being so generous with your time and your wisdom. And I can't wait to hear the new album.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, cut.
Good night. God bless you. Take care.
Oh my God.
My finishing lines, yeah.
That's literally how you say it. Yeah. Did you have fun?
A lot of fun.
I'm glad you did.
Good questions, actually.
Hey,
very cool.
See? And I didn't ask any of the questions from the list.
Right.
My mom wanted me to tell you that Kun Faya Kun is her morning routine.
Oh, beautiful.
So we are all big fans.
Yeah, give her my love.
In the family.
Give her my love.
I will.
She's back home?
She's in Mauritius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's gone to every concert of yours. More than me.
Amazing. Amazing.
Atif, what's your favorite song, personally?
Like, as in generally from people or?
No, for you.
My song. My song. You never tell that to a musician.
Hey, it's still you.